Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. Yes, I am back. I was supposed to put a 2 hour long video on 2016 on December before the change of the year, but sadly I never managed to do that, and so it's just it's still in my hard drive in a folder somewhere, sitting there. But yeah, I'm gonna say I'm back. The thing was, I was supposed to go to the army. I was there in the army, but some real life stuff happened, so I had to postpone it for a while. So here I'm back, able to play for you. For you! Guess what? I'm able to play for you! After such a long time. And what is the best way to start it? To have a very amusing game in the Stridsvagn M42. I have another replay after this in the Stridsvagn 74, which I have only played a few games, but yeah, the first game was very amusing. You are going to see that. But yeah, here I am on El Haluf, and look at that shot. That was beautiful. That was a nice, very well aimed shot. Like I was not fully aimed there, but that was a nice snipe on a small target. On a small target, well, he was going like at least 60 kilometers per hour or 50, and I managed to hit that shot. Well, yeah, here I'm just like, yeah, gonna use the 15 degrees of gunner pressure, and I missed the looks. Well, the thing about this gun, I don't think it's a bad gun, but because the aiming time is not the best. As you can see, it takes quite a while for a medium tank gun to aim, but yeah, I don't like it bother. I usually clutch shot in with this, and there I get a nice shot at the side of the T67 and a small high roll as well. And the T67 got killed because he YOLO'd really bad. But yeah, as you see, the enemy heavies, all of them, here, and our heavies are non-existent. And we have only like 3 guys here. Well, I'm just about to shot in the KV-1, and the KV-1S misses me, the KV-1 missed me, and I hit the KV-1S's turret again. But here you see how important it is to attack as a group. The KV-1S is taking the longer route while the KV-1 is getting killed. There was a good shot from our artillery who managed to track him. I wanted to track him, but yeah, the artillery did that for me. So there's still 3 tanks able to shoot him. Me, the M5A1 Stuart, and the Jihe. And I barely missed the Stuart there. And the Jihe gets killed by our artillery, I guess. Yeah. And KB1S decides to kill the Stuart, and I'm just like, yep, I'm gonna owe you now. And I'm still on full health, and I'm surprised, because I thought that this could have gone so wrong. And now I have a T-34 to shoot at. I managed to get the first shell in, he missed. And, you know, I put in oh, and that shot missed, sadly, but he misses his. And there's just like Kickaboo playing, do I want to poke? And I don't, nah, can I shoot through this, do these 2 tanks? Yes, I can! And the T-34 doesn't realize it and bounces me and still thinks of staying there, and I'm just like, I can go against this. Meanwhile, the Lux kills the Su-85B behind me. I'm just like, I need help, I'm alone here, because like I'm just looking 3 tanks at me, but nope. They come at me one by one, and that's the most amusing thing. Non-stop action after the KV-1 and the KV-1S started attacking us, and they did it wrong. Sadly, here I bounce the back of the DW2, and there you go. I finish him off. I'm just like, where's that T-34? And there he is. And the Crusader puts a 1 shot into him, and I'm just finish him off, and the T-34 doesn't know what to do. So that was a fast, quick game, and I get a cheeky Top Gun with that. But yeah, and now we are going to move to the next game, which is well, I want to know, is it as amusing as this? But it's interesting nonetheless. And welcome back. Here we are. in the Stridsvagn 74. And you can see it's kind of stock. Like the only thing which is upgraded on this thing is the radio, nothing else. So that should make this game interesting. And the enemy team has 2 KV-85s, 1 Cromwell, T-34, 85, 88. So yeah, I'm happy to be a top tier in this game, but still being a stock tank is not really the best thing what you want to have. And our team has a platoon of 3 KV-85s, which is kind of nice. And what I like to usually do on this map, I think it's highway, yes, it's highway, to go to the north corner, north left corner, I think. And yeah, it's gonna take me a while to get there. I'm just like looking around and being just like, yeah, what is going to happen in this game, because I was not having a good feeling about this. And yeah, the enemy Cromwell has been spotted. We have the Crusader ELC and the Cromwell ready to basically intercept him, and he has already taken damage. I think the ELC managed to get a good shell into him, which is nice. And the Cromwell has already taken shots, because yeah, there is tanks like where the T-28 just got spotted. Yeah, there is more than T-28, there's an SU-85B. Sadly, I managed to bounce my first shell of the Cromwell, which is sad, and the artillery was pre-aimed here. I'm lucky that they missed and only splashed me. I take a risk by sitting there and waiting for my crew to repair the tracks, and I just suddenly get spotted here, and I'm just like, nope! Artillery is gonna probably shoot at me. And there you go, there's a Hetzer, and now the enemy ELC just got deleted by our artillery. I managed to put a shell in the T-28, and yeah, and there's a nice shot into the Hetzer. I was hoping for a high roll, because that could have been a kill, but nah, not today. And our Hetzer from C6 in a good position to shoot into those enemies, and there you go. Job well done. 5 tanks killed, and we have only lost 1, which is nice, but there is only like 4 guys now advancing on this side of the flank towards the enemy. You can see that in the town everything is kinda even in a way, and I managed to put the shot into the T-34. The ELC is very aggressively spotting, which is kinda nice, to be honest, because I want to stay on range. Sadly, that shell misses, but the T-34 stays too long up, so I managed to reload and finish him off. But there was an 88 spotted in the base. And what else is in the base? Well, the artillery is in the base as well. So this might be tricky, I thought to myself. And meanwhile in the town, it's not looking good anymore. Like there's like 2 tanks left. No, 3 tanks. So there's the KV-85, Converdancer, and the T-34 against an 820 KV-85, another KV-85, and a T-34 85. So they probably will lose that. And here I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna use my gun repression, because this thing has gun repression, so why not use it? And I know that there is the SU-122A. Put 1 shell into him, pull back. I'm just like, after I got to this ridge and got spotted the first time, I was expecting the enemy artillery to focus me down. There you go, I finished the SU. The 88 misses his shell at me, and here I'm just like poking riskily, but the Sarl decides to go full YOLO, gets killed by the 88, and now I load my premium AP, which is enough to go through the 88's armor, and the ELC is just kiting him, which is just superstar playing from him. But suddenly there is the enemy M41, and I decided to prioritize him down because he can kill my ELC. And I think the M41 fired, and missed, which was kind of good for our ELC. And here I'm just continue to pump shells into him, and there's the M44 shot which missed, barely missing me next to T-34. And one more shell, and it's done. So basically what I've been doing in both of these replays has been like using my team. And that looks like the name M44 firing heat and missing me. Trying to get a cheeky one shot on me, of the looks of it. But yeah, the town is lost. The T-34-85 goes ham on our artillery. ELC is going ham on the M44. And yeah, the M44 is just like, I'm gonna probably chase this ELC, but no. And I'm just like, hello. And finish him off and get a cheeky Top Gun there, like in the last replay. So the T-34-85 has killed one of our artilleries, and the KV-85 on enemy team is a one-shot, which is nice, and he's trying to come back. And the T-34-85 on enemy team just got shotgunned by the Su-122A. You could say I made a mistake there, going into the cap circle and driving through it, because now I just like in a way announce where I'm coming from, but the KV-85 didn't pay attention whatsoever, and I get the jump on him and finish him to get the 7th kill. That kind of replay. And like in that replay, after I basically got into action, there was very few breaks in the action. But yeah, we shall see you in the post-game stats. So here we are in the post-game stats. So I got first class fire for effect, which is quite a normal one to get. But yeah, Top Gun and high caliber in my Stridsvagn 42. I was the only one who almost did 2k in that match, which is kind of the only one who got 1000 experience in that match. And look at the enemy team, they like so many guys who did 0 damage. That's insane. So 20 shots fired, 18 penetrations, 15 penetrations and 18 direct hits. Yeah, that's how it goes. And all that close range. So I did now my profit and got experience. Here I get a Bascucci's medal in the Stridsvagn 74, second class mastery, high caliber and Top Gun, which is kind of nice to get in the first game. And I was the only one once again who did really like over 1000 damage. Like now I did 2k damage from my team, and now when I look at the KV-85 on enemy team, did also 2k damage, which is kind of nice. Like well played for him, he played really well in that game. But yeah, 22 shots fired, 20 direct hits and 18 penetrations. And that most of that was on close range as well. I made some profit, but sadly I only did 12k because I've heard so much premium AP in that game, but who cares? But yeah, thanks for watching, and I see you in the next video.